What's up everybody, it's your boy Skips here, and as I said before, I'm focusing on more original content this year with the occasional news story that's really big or something that's personally important to me, and in this case, this is very important to me. Platinum Games has recently put out a statement saying that they have received a capital investment from Tencent Holdings, and just for you who do not know who Tencent Holdings is, they are essentially like the Illuminati of the gaming industry. They own a little bit of everybody. Like in the case of Epic Games, I think they own the majority of that. I think they also own the majority of Riot Games and also have a majority stake in Activision Blizzard, and then even have partnerships with some of the bigger companies that don't necessarily need their money. Like for example, Square Enix has a joint company partnership with them where they basically have both made a company and they will both be investing into that company to make more revenue for their main companies. That's essentially what's going on with them. But with Platinum Games, they have announced that this capital investment partnership has no effect on their independent standing, so it won't be like Platinum Games will just become the subsidiary of Tencent Holdings, which means that all of their operations will continue under their current corporate structure. And the CEO of Platinum Games, Kenichi Sato, has said the company will use the capital from Tencent Holdings in order to strengthen the foundation of their business and expand from a game development studio into more self-publishing things. So we could possibly see after Bayonetta 3 that game series come back to other platforms, because as we know, the reason why Bayonetta 2 and 3 are exclusively on Nintendo systems is because Nintendo has helped put money into the publishing of that game, and Nintendo is not going to invest in a game that's not exclusive to their platforms. So with this news, that means that one day Bayonetta 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever the case may be, could come to future systems because the IP is still owned by Platinum Games. It's just that Nintendo has been helping them publish those last two titles. But with that being said, it is a bit worrying to hear that Tencent has bought at least a sizable amount of Platinum Games, because a capital investment, if you want to know the definition of it, is to invest a sum of money into a company to further its business objectives, or in some cases it can also refer to a company's acquisition of a long-term asset such as real estate, manufacturing plants, and machinery. Essentially, it's like a business loan from one company to another company, with the promise that the bigger company who is loaning out the money that will either get some money back in about 2 to 3 years. Like let's say that whatever they have given Platinum Games right now, they'll have to double that in like 5 years and pay them that money back, or either they'll have to like give up some stocks, or there'll be some penalty, or either they'll just keep increasing the interest and Platinum Games will have to continue paying them money like a normal loan in regular old life. And there are other ways of being compensated for a capital investment into another company, but you can look those up on your own. So overall, this could be something that I see a lot of people worrying about, because if you look at the comments on Gamematsu, a lot of people are very negative on this, which is understandable if you've seen a lot of the stuff that has gone on with Tencent and some of their companies in the past year. It's understandable. But with this being said, if let's just say this is a straight up normal capital investment where Tencent is giving Platinum Games money, and within a certain amount of years they're going to have to either like let's say double that money or like pay an extra 1/3 of what the original amount of money was, and that's just it, they break clean and both of them have more money in their pockets, this could end up being really good for Platinum Games in the future, meaning that they can make more original stuff like Vanquish. We could possibly get a Vanquish 2 from this, maybe Bayonetta coming back to other platforms, like I said, Astral Chain possibly even becoming a multi-platform game as well, and just overall stopping some of their great titles from being locked down to one system or one platform, for example. And if you want to know my opinion, because I know somebody is sitting here wondering, I don't think this will have a big effect on the next Nier game. As I said before in this video, Square Enix has a joint company with Tencent, and Square Enix has a good relationship with Platinum Games, and Platinum Games has just received a capital investment from Tencent Holdings, so I don't think there will be any complications with the next Nier game if Platinum Games does develop it, which I am most likely sure that they will. With that being said, it has been your boy Skips. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it and let me know, how do you feel about Tencent Holdings giving a capital investment to Platinum Games? Are you worried about it, or are you more along my lines and you're just going to wait and see how this affects them in the next 2 to 3 years? Let me know down below. I will see you all in the next one.